what happened, what are the differences, what can be the justification on why modern musicians are not as good as some of the old school acts from, let's say, 70s, 80s. Well, the previous guys that did it well.
By this you mean proficiency on their instrument, quality of the compositions, the way that they portray themselves on the stage, how entertaining they are, all of the different elements that makes up the whole of the craft,
The
right?
musical experience, yeah,
Yes.
because even something that you a term that was one of the first that you threw there, technical proficiency. I think we can even start a conversation there, because honestly, I think that we're in a point in time where technical proficiency as a standalone aspect of music
It's at its highest, right?
is at its highest.
Yeah.
I think
In
that
every regard.
you can go on Instagram and see like on a 1 hour rampage of Instagram, you're gonna see like 20 guys that are better than Jimi Hendrix.
Yes,
Playing
easily.
the guitar.
On guitar and drums.
Yeah.
The only one that I don't think we got that increment or that power creep, singing.
Yeah.
Singing is. But we will
We can
go
get
there.
it. That's
But there
actually
is- you
an
see what I mean,
interesting,
right?
point.
There
That's
is
an
something
interesting
going on there.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, let's begin with guitar, because I think it's the most common one. Why? Because guitar is the most popular instrument there is.
Yeah.
Therefore, it becomes even more annoying,
Mm-hmm.
because there is this phenomenon that I call the Instagram guitarist. Let me see how much is it in front of me.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
better.
Yeah, the Instagram guitarist, which is that particular guy that if you have ever been in the realms of guitar playing on Instagram, you're gonna always see those guys, which are the ones that do this. It's a guy who's playing incredibly fast, incredibly complex passages that, not necessarily speaking, make sense musically speaking, and or aesthetically pleasing. But they are insane, applying all sorts of techniques that are not necessarily conventional guitar playing techniques. Most of them impressive to look at, but boring to listen to, or even meaningless. I don't know what was the point of that. Have you seen those?
I have seen a plenty.
The vast majority of cases, right?
Yeah.
Because rare is the guy who is actually playing something soulful.
Yeah.
And this begs the question: what the hell happened?
Because very good question.
I mean it, because think of this. We're discussing, we're talking about an entire generation of insanely proficient players on the instrument that are great at a technical level, but they are clearly lacking in the ways of music sensibilities. How can you develop one while not the other?
Is it to be answered now or?
No. We're going to be exploring it. I have many theories.
Look, there is probably one big aspect to it. I wouldn't say that is the whole of it,
Yes.
but technical proficiency can be acquired through sheer amount of hours thrown at something.
Of autism.
Autism. You can spend like 9 hours a day playing the guitar. You're not going to become a good guitar player, but you can become technically proficient.
Yes.
And that's mostly what we see around.
It's very common.
Yes.
It's super common. And it's something that it's especially common when it comes to social media. I think this is happening because you get more views, you get more likes, and you attract more attention based on how high the skill ceiling is on whatever you're doing during the video. Because you're gonna attract, let's face it, who's gonna be watching those videos? It's not the hot girls living near you. No, it's not those. It's other guys who are trying to do the same. And you are either provoking some jealousy or some rivalry. Or copycat effect, because somebody will see that, well, I don't know, this video is working, I want attention as well, so let's do the same. And that doesn't necessarily speaking push the development of good music forward.
No, it actually starts a very dangerous vicious cycle.
Because it's kind of like doing a juggling act. It looks like a circus stunt, right? Rather than music, right?
Yeah.
It's more about the look at this.
And I even think that they can take us to a whole chunk of the conversation, but I even think that a lot of this phenomenon is attributed to music being linked to a visual medium.
Yes.
Very, very tightly nowadays. Because we have always had music videos, but the current scenario is completely different from music videos. This is something else entirely.
If I may, I think the difference lies on the fact that a music video was more about attitude and personality, and kind of embodying some form of emotional reaction on the audience based on the content of the music and the lyrics, rather than look at me, I'm this good.
Yeah.
And people, for example, think of Northern Rain. Nobody, man, if you truly pay attention to what Slash is playing, it's not so long. Because when he goes all badass in front of the church in the middle of the desert, if you truly had the chance to listen to what he was playing,
regardless, it's badass.
but
It looks great.
That's the point.
Yeah.
The music videos of this caliber weren't meant to showcase prowess on the instrument. They were about showing the cool factor, making the artist or the musicians look bigger, larger than life.
Yeah.
But social media is not about that, man.
The thing is that even the approach to video, the video side of music, because video has been a side of music ever since video exists.
Yeah.
But
Ever since it killed radio stars.
yeah, the thing is, before you had music first, and then video was a byproduct of the music.
Yeah.
Nowadays, because Instagram is both the medium and the goal,
Yeah.
or Instagram, I'm saying Instagram, but any social media, okay?
Yeah.
You have the development of musical chops, or even the approach to making music itself, being dictated by what's gonna be seen.
And designed
Yeah.
for it to be successful
Yeah.
on the platform, not necessarily speaking in pursuit of better music.
Yeah.
Good point. And I think that obviously one of the reasons why music sucks so much nowadays is the advent of social media. Because I was trying to go back like 20 years back in time when social media wasn't even a thing. We got MySpace. We got
The early days of
early
it.
days of also. Do you remember Metroflog or something like that?
The what?
Metroflog or something like that? Metrolog.
That one I don't know.
Or whatever it was. It was super old stuff. The thing is that let's think of in terms of 2007, 2008, Obama year. Facebook was kind of there, but it wasn't the behemoth that it became later. So the whole concept of posting online personal stuff and attracting attention to your daily life wasn't that common. So when it came to music, I remember that the king was still MySpace. That's the one that you wanted to go if you were interested. SoundCloud was starting, not necessarily at that point, but it was the beginning of SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So if you recall how MySpace looked and how it was developed, it was music first. Visuals, maybe never.
Yeah.
Because it had like, you could post like 5 or 10 photos. Most of the musicians there were actually posting part of the artwork for the book, for the booklets, or posters, or announcing the next tour, stuff like that. And music was first because the prominent feature of the social media was the music player. But then comes Facebook, bringing the face first.
Yeah.
And then the book. Think about it. No.
Yeah, it's true.
It's in the name.
Yeah.
It's in the name. It's visual first, content later.
Yeah.
Concept later. So everything started to, if you wanted to be known, if you wanted to be popular, if you wanted to draw attention to you, you gotta play the rules of the game.
Yeah.
Which was visual. And later Instagram, full on visuals.
Yeah.
And that could be the beginning of the end. Because you see that plenty of people, coming back, picking on the guitar player, because I'm a guitar player, you see that incrementing skill that probably have never been seen before at this rate. In the expansion of the techniques used on the instrument and how good people got with it. But it's a very common saying that modern rock sucks. Why? And I pick on rock because guitar is the soul of rock music.
Yeah.
And since the guitar techniques are evolving so much, but they are becoming kind of jarring to actually listen to, people are not necessarily flocking over those new acts, man. That could be one of the reasons why modern rock it's unable to continue the legacy of the big acts. Because think of this. Why would I listen to these kids when I can still listen to goddamn Slayer? I don't like Slayer, but it was the first one to come to mind.
But it's a great band.
It is a great band, man.
Yeah. Look, another thing that is a byproduct of the social medialization of music. Think of music as an entry point for a teenager, okay?
Yeah.
It's getting into music.
Which is usually the moment in which people get into music seriously.
Yeah. So you picked up a guitar, now you're starting to get a little bit more into it, okay? Let's say what happened before social media. You joined a band.
Yeah.
You got around a few friends that...
You buy an instrument.
Yeah. No, but after you were already kind of into it.
Okay.
Like, not...
You were already actively doing something musical.
Doing something, yeah. You weren't good, but you were at it.
Okay.
And you already enjoyed it.
Enthusiastic about it. Good.
You found other people that were enthusiastic about it, and you formed a band. What happened?
A shitty one.
A shitty one.
That's part of life.
What happens within the context of a band? All of your ideas are either praised or more than likely shunned down by the other players because it's a social activity.
It is.
If you're doing let's say you are a little bit further down the road and you're doing guitar wankery every second of the day, nobody's gonna want to play with you.
Good
because
point.
it's awful.
Yeah, because it's boring, and you're trying to take the space of the rest of the band members. Good
Yes.
point. Yeah, it's an equalizer.
Yeah, because now music is not social anymore. Because in the comfort of your bedroom or in the isolation of your bedroom,
Very good.
you basically indulge yourself in all of the guitar wankery that you want to, without anybody to actually bring you down.
Yeah.
Because you're not expected to actually make music. You're
Good
just
point.
playing guitar.
Good point. That makes so much sense, man. Even though we're the most connected society probably in the history of humanity, allegedly, of course.
Yeah.
We don't know the Atlantans, but allegedly. But I think the social aspect has been diminishing with each passing year.
Heavily.
Yeah, to the point of it, I never stopped to think about it, but yes, music is no longer a social activity for a good chunk of people.
I say most.